Hiya! Welcome! Last week you may have seen a different kind of video from me. It was an unboxing, a mail opening of records, but it was also kind of a basic tutorial, or at least my experiences of what it was like to order records, or indeed anything, from a Japanese intermediary website, which is essentially a website that acts as a middleman between Japanese websites such as Yahoo Auctions, Mercari, lots of other ones, and you, the customer. I really enjoyed listening to the albums that I'd bought. They were albums that I used to own on CD 20-something years ago. I wanted to get them on vinyl, and it was just easier and a little bit cheaper for me to get them from Japan. And I decided, because I love the artwork on those albums so much, I wanted to get the singles as well, because I had the CD singles 20 years ago as well. Love the artwork on them, and I thought, you know what, because I've bought the albums again on vinyl, I'm going to buy the singles again on vinyl. And that's what I've done, and I've got 7 of them, yes, to show you right now. 6 of them I've already opened previously and listened to, and there is one from eBay, the rest were from Discogs, that I haven't opened yet. It only came in the mail today. The band in question, those of you with good memories will know that I'm referring to Silver Sun, and I've got this bundle of singles to show you. Some are more interesting than others. I just want to show you a few of them in particular. The first one is their first single. This is actually the Sun EP. The artwork on the back for me is even more interesting than the great artwork on the front. This was from Discogs. All these 6 singles here that I'm showing you were from the one seller on Discogs. They all came in a bundle. And I love this artwork on the back here. It reminds me of the old style 1950s comics. Obviously I wasn't around for them at the time, but I've sort of seen them in later years, and they're sort of advertising little jokey novelties and little X-ray specs and joke books and stuff like that. I really love that. If you're wondering why it doesn't say Silver Sun on here, it just says Sun, because originally the band Silver Sun, they were just called Sun, and then pretty much as soon as this EP came out, they were notified that there was a German band also called Sun, and it may be confusing. So after they released this EP, which was their debut release on Polydor Records, they changed their name to Silver Sun, which was a bit of a reverse Beatles tribute, as the Beatles used to be known as the Silver Beatles, and then they dropped the silver, whereas Sun added a silver to make them Silver Sun. Put 4 tracks on there, great EP. Used to have this on CD. Is this coloured vinyl? Yes, it is coloured vinyl, I almost forgot. So that's really nice. Next up is, this was the single that got me into Silver Sun. I don't know where I heard it. It might have been from a tape one of my friends did me. Could have been on the radio or maybe even on TV. I think it was likely to be a tape that my friend did me. This was their second single, well, or first single if you don't count the Sun EP. This is Lava. I think this is just standard black vinyl, so not very interesting, but as you can see, some absolutely amazing artwork. Some of my favourite artwork for any records of all time is from Silver Sun, certainly their first 6 or 7 singles. Just absolutely brilliant. 1 track on side A, Lava, a couple of B-sides on side B, so it's a 3-track single this. There again, something I used to have on compact disc, but now I have on 7-inch vinyl. This bundle, by the way, including postage, it was little over £20, so can't be bad. So it's quite fortunate really that even though the albums are really difficult to get and really expensive, fortunately the singles are still pretty readily available over here in the UK, and they're actually pretty cheap still as well. Here is Last Day, the 3rd single from Silver Sun. Is this coloured vinyl? It is. It's another yellow one, but this one, I wouldn't say this is translucent. No, I can't see through that at all. But lovely artwork of a dodo on the front, and then on the back it looks like that dodo has been roasted with some weird looking vegetables and garnish. Last Day's on side A, a couple of tracks on side B, so another 3-track single there. Brilliant. I like all these singles as well, so it's not like I'm getting them for the artwork when I don't really like the music. I had all these singles and I loved all these singles like 2 decades ago. fourth one here. Now this is actually Silversun's 5th single. The 4th one is the one that I haven't opened because it's only just come in the mail. But Silversun's 5th single here, Julia. I think this is just standard black vinyl, so not an awful lot to look at. This is just the 2-track single as well. Julia on side A and Reasons to Live on side B. This artwork's nice, it's very good, but I don't find it as interesting as some of the earlier ones. But it's still a great sleeve and it's still a great single. Silversun went on to re-release Lava, so this was not only kind of their first single from their debut album, it was also their last. This is the 1997 reissue. The original that I showed you earlier was from 96. Now, lovely colour this. It's just a bright orange. Let me, forgot to get this out. But oh, look at that bright orange. It's got like sort of slight spatter to it as well when you look up closely. I don't even know if that's accidental or deliberate. But this, I don't think it's coming across really well on camera, but in person, this orange vinyl here, this lava volcanic orange, looks fantastic. I like the hype sticker that it's got on as well, which says health warning, this 7-inch single is on bright orange vinyl and contains a B-side not available anywhere else. Lava, I do have that twice now, but there was 2 separate issues of the single. And the last one from this bundle from the one seller is the Covers EP that they released, and this was also the lead single from their second album, Neo Wave. The artwork now starts to get a lot less interesting for me. They're still using that nice Silversun speech bubble logo. It's not particularly interesting artwork for me, but it's a great EP. Too Much, Too Little, Too Late. And it also has covers of Xanadu, which I think was by Rush. You Made Me Realise is track 1 on side B. I can't remember who recorded that. And track 2 on side B is the unusually titled I'm a Dick, which was by an American band, quite obscure punk band from the 80s or 90s, The Slits. But I'm getting this one out to show you. This one does have an inner sleeve, but I don't need to get that out because the vinyl record is just coming out anyway. And look at that, translucent blue, look. Lovely stuff, fantastic. So another great EP there. Those 6 singles were 6 of the 7 that Silversun have ever released on 7-inch vinyl. This seller unfortunately didn't have the remaining one that I needed, but I was able to pick it up for just £1.50 on eBay and then another £1.50 postage, so £3 all in. And I think you'll find, you may agree, you may disagree, but I think personally the colour of the vinyl that I'm going to show you in a sec is the most interesting on this one, even more so than the lava orange. But to get into this eBay purchase, I will need my trusty yellow knife. Too much, too little, too late to try again with you. Too much, too little, too late to lie again with you. Too much, too little, too late. It's over, yeah. And now, let us have a late in the video Sizzle. Woo! This shouldn't be too difficult to open. I'll just make 4 slices. Try not to go too deep, just in case. Here in this. Here we go, it's coming out. Seems to have been packed in a poly pocket. I think I made a best offer on this actually. I think it was listed at £3 and then I just offered £1.50, being a little bit cheeky. And I got it for £1.50. It's probably something they've been listed on eBay for years and no one was interested till I showed up. Let's get this single out. Looks to be in decent condition. I've put all the others in protective outer sleeves and I will do the same for this. It is Silversun's 4th single. Yes, 4th if you include the EP at the beginning. Golden Skin. And wow, well, I mean the artwork is just, I vividly remember this artwork on the CD single back in the day, where you've got this rather attractive TV presenter there on the camera monitor, and then you can see her with sort of quite a nice tan in the studio, but close up on the back, like you can see like how she's developing wrinkles and probably getting quite old, and maybe all the tanning has sort of aged prematurely maybe. But I've been really looking forward to seeing the colour of the vinyl record here, as it's skin colour apparently. Oh, look at that. Wow, I've not got any vinyl that's that colour. sort of skin pink, you would call it, I suppose. But they call it on the hype sticker flesh pink. So there we are, flesh pink. So this is a 2-track single, Golden Skin side A and Shield Do side B. Brilliant. So with me opening this today, that means my Silver Sun singles collection on vinyl record is complete. They didn't release any more singles on the record format. So there we are, massively pleased, and also it is a big relief knowing that I wanted these after getting the albums, that I didn't have to go through the rigmarole of ordering from Japan and paying a lot in extra postage and customs. I was just able to get these 6 of them from a Discog seller, 1 of them from an eBay seller, both here in the UK, all very cheap. So that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this little record showcase and mail opening, showing you some great Silver Sun. It's the artwork really that I'm fond of, but it's also fun to get coloured vinyl records. You know how much I'm a big fan of those. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to all of my amazing patrons. I'm going to go now, and as it's the only single that I haven't listened to yet, for obvious reasons, I'm going to go and stick on Golden Skin by the fantastic 1990s power pop band Silver Sun. And I do hope that you will all join me again next time for my next mail opening records / music video. Cheers everyone. See ya!